Alrighty. Okay, so just so you can hear me, I'm gonna keep this mic near my mouth because I need for you to hear me. Alright, so the last time I spoke to y'all, we talked about the importance of like showing up for yourself and making sure that you're taking care of yourself on a daily basis. Now, what I wanted to talk about is allowing yourself to have more. And this is basically a continuation from the last time, but growing up, I think I noticed as a kid, just for whatever reason, I had this feeling that I wasn't allowed to have more. I had this feeling that having good things wasn't something that I was allowed to receive. And I had this emotion in me that everything was going to be bad. And I didn't really recognize that I was feeling those things and that I was allowing myself to have things that were below my value until I got older and until I started, showing up for myself and showing myself love. It wasn't until then that I finally realized like I, was preventing myself from having greater because I was settling for less. So, that's why I really wanted to touch on this allowing yourself to have more topic. I feel like a lot of us put ourselves in situations and we settle for things that do not serve us because we haven't touched into ourselves. We haven't activated that self-love yet. So we continue to just take crumbs when we deserve castles. So I'm encouraging everybody to discover and figure out like, what are you settling for that's not for you? What are you doing in this current moment that is not of you? What is it about yourself or about the way that you think about yourself that allows you to continue to pick things that are not for your good? You deserve to have more, and you should be giving yourself more, and you should be allowing yourself to have more. I remember a couple months ago, after I realized that I was mentally putting myself in a cage and in a position to only seek less, I had to start journaling and writing affirmations that said, I free myself from a broken mindset. I free myself from thinking that I'm not capable of having more. I free myself from feeling like I only deserve less. So, and I'm only coming at y'all today and speaking on this because, like, everybody has struggles. Everybody has things that they go through. And I feel like a lot of us just present our accomplishments and the end result of all of our struggles. And we don't really talk about how we got through the things that we got through, how we improve. And so I'm sharing my story because I feel like a lot of people are suffering or have the same issues that I probably have had, and I found some type of peace doing certain things, and I want for others to be able to have that peace. I don't want for somebody to be in the situation feeling as if they can only like have these things and they don't deserve things and they feel like they can't get out of it. Coming as somebody who has been in that mindset, has only thought that I was only allowed to have negative, and to now live in a reality where I'm actually able to see myself and feel like I deserve more. You know what I mean? Like, I want for other people to be able to experience that because I was literally under the belief that I was not allowed to have anything else. And if you are feeling like that, if you are feeling like you are trapped in your mind, if you are feeling like you are destined to have a life full of suffering, I'm going to tell you right now that you're not. I'm going to tell you right now that the only thing stopping you from living the life that you want to live is you settling for less. You're settling for a life that is not for you. You're settling for a life that is full of suffering. You are settling for a life in which you are only taking and receiving things that are hurting you. And the only reason why those things are coming to you is because you told yourself that's what you deserve. And you're getting what you told yourself you deserve. But if you can tell yourself you deserve something and you get all the negative things because you told yourself you deserve the negative things, in the same breath, you can tell yourself that you deserve better and you will receive better. Life is not a whole bunch of random things happening to you. Yes, random things happen to you, but life is not that. You actually have the ability to manifest whatever reality that you want to live in. And you have the ability to say, this is what I deserve. And you have the ability to not accept the things that you don't need in your life. We have this, like, sometimes we live and we say to ourselves, like, because negative things happen or things that we don't think are good happen to us, then we just say, oh man, life is terrible. Life is so hard. Like, I'm just a victim to life. You're not a victim to life. You know what I mean? Like, life can happen, but the way that you react to the things that happen in life is not controlled by life. That's controlled by you. If you were a victim to life, you'd be you would be forced to think a certain way when certain things happen, but you have the ability to get up. You have the ability to grow. You have the ability to find happiness in the pain. There have been moments in your life where you probably experienced a lot of pain, but a couple years go by and you've grown and you're different. And the thing that hurt you back then doesn't hurt you as much now. Think about that. There are a lot of things in your life that scarred you, but when you grew up and you got older, those scars aren't as painful. You got new pains that you're thinking about, but that old pain is different. And what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter how dark life gets. With time and eventually the things that you're crying about now, you'll be laughing about. So find victory in your pain, find victory in the moment, because it doesn't last always, and you have the ability to let things go. Let things go. And I'm not trying to sound cliche, but let things go so you can grow. Let things go so you can heal. Let things go so you can persevere and elevate in life. You should be giving yourself the best, and you cannot give yourself the best if you are not allowing yourself to have more. Tell yourself on a daily basis what you deserve. Get to know who you are so you know what's right for you and what's wrong. A lot of us get into relationships with people and get hurt and then get mad at them because they hurt us. But to be honest, a lot of the people that we get with weren't right for us in the first place. And we'll never know that if we don't know who we are. If we don't go back and look inside of ourselves and say, I deserve this, I deserve better. Because once you start loving yourself, you'll stop settling for things that are below you. You'll stop getting in relationships with people that you have no business getting with, because you'll be evaluating them before you ever get with them. A lot of us settle for people because we don't love ourselves enough, and then somebody comes in our face trying to give us love, and we feel like this is all that we got, that this is the only person that can love us, so we take the first thing that's thrown in our face. The only reason why you keep attracting those people, these negative situations, these negative outcomes, is because you feel like you don't deserve better. And so you keep settling for less. If you keep settling for less, you can't cry boo-hoo and be sad about anything because you chose it. The only reason why I can come at you this hard is because I was doing the same thing. I was literally settling for situations, people, and things that were not for me because I told myself that I wasn't capable of getting more. Break out of that mindset that's allowing you to stay weak, that's allowing you to stay complacent, and that's allowing you to keep choosing situations that only make you depressed. Depression, sadness, those things happen to us, but sometimes we choose things in life that add on to it. If you are going through something in life, you deserve it to yourself to make choices and decisions in life that are going to benefit you and help you get out of that depression. If you are feeling sadness, do not make decisions and choices and choose things that are only going to make you sadder. Don't settle for somebody that's not pushing you, motivating you, and showing you love. When you are going through things, you need to be surrounded by those things, but you cannot be surrounded by those things if you're not giving yourself that. Because if you're not giving yourself the love, the encouragement, the positive energy, then you're going to continue to attract all the things that aren't for you because mentally you're stuck in that. I'm preaching this message today. I'm saying all this stuff today, like I said, because it's important. Too many of us keep doing the same thing and blaming everybody else for everything and blaming the universe and life and whatnot for all the wrong, as opposed to taking responsibility and saying, no, this time I deserve more. This time I'm not going to be a victim. This time I'm going to stand up and take control of my life, take charge, and tell myself that these are the things that I want, these are the things I deserve, and these are the things that I'm going to get. You don't have to be a victim. You don't have to succumb to life. You don't have to just say, woe is me, everything is terrible and I keep receiving. No, honey, you keep attracting. Choose better for yourself so you can get better. And that is the message today. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you got something from it, God bless. If you didn't, still God bless. Like I said, this is really just for the people who are like me, who were going through that, who chose things that weren't for them because they felt like that's what they deserve. I'm here to give you encouragement. I'm here to give you light. And I'm here to tell you that, baby, you have more purpose than you know. And you should start treating yourself the way you treat everybody else. Peace and love.